Girls Episode 1. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website. And I'll be starting our action in 1, 0, go. Alright, Funimation's pretty cool and kick-ass looking logo, if you ask me. Actually, always like me my fun, energetic protagonist, and so that's a good sign. That's a good point. Doesn't matter which area in the world you're in, whether it's a big city or not. There are some places that are more impressive or not impressive than others. Huh. At least we have gained a grasp of at least one of the main protagonists that they at least travel around. So that should at least show off they have a variety of experiences. Speaking of which, at least when it comes to the basics of the animation of, say, crowd movement, it's still in a... Not saying it's terrible looking, but at least in comparison to some of the animes that I've seen this season that actually bother moving their crowds, the movements of the crowds could be a bit better. But hey, I'm assuming they'll be saving their budget for the epic sequences containing the key visual. I love you can easily tease a main protagonist like that. That's cute. I love how Miley's all pumped up talking about LBXs. This is adorable. Wouldn't that piss up her sister, though, if she doesn't have a way of paying back the money, though, that she borrows? I mean, hey, we can just get anything that looks interesting. And again, there's like no crowd animation. There's just a still. You don't see any people in the crowds reacting to anything going on right now. Kind of feels a bit off, visually. And saying that, the LBXs do look pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. And considering that they're gonna be the emphasis, they had better have dang good looking character designs. And speaking of New Year's, it has been 6 days since New Year's, at least in their ad lib, so it's actually pretty darn fitting that this anime is airing in this specific season. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Did the city she was in just get blown up? Oh shit. Wow, you know the series has a good start when it can even make me drop my headphones like that. Okay, did she travel like somehow to like the future, or did she get like isekai or transported into like another dimension? I'm assuming it's the future though. Dang, the animation now, that looked good! Okay, I guess this is what they were saving their budget for. I'm assuming those are going to be the LBX girls. Only because the series is called LBX Girls. And you know something I like? The CGI looks, man, it's been improving season for season because it actually looks pretty nice, at least for the creatures that they're taking on. Yo, that thing is epic. And I like how they're already giving us some stakes, just showing us the fact that one of them fighter girls had to sacrifice herself in order to defeat one of the major enemies. So I actually do like that. Shows you that the enemies they're going to be dealing with are no joke. CG for the car looks a bit off, but hey, you know what? The CGI for almost everything else looks really good. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. And I'm gonna assume that the armor girls don't just grow on trees. Oh wow. I like how they're able to like implement some nice comedy right during like a tense moment without it feeling whiplashly as hell. I hope for her sake that thing has a. Oh, I was about to say I hope it has a parachute, but never mind. She was struck like a pin, like a bowling pin. Poor girl. I mean, if it's an armor girl, then it's gonna be worth the risk, considering that it seemed to be really valuable. Might as well. Huh? If only they knew she came from like another world or timeline, because they haven't established the year in the world that she's actually in yet. Oh snap! I love it. It's like fuck yes. And she's not even worried that her life's gonna be at risk or danger. She's like, yes, action. But hey, you know what? I love her. She's already becoming my fave so far. Yeah, so they kind of have to, at the very least, save the ones they can get. Oh, his music sounds pretty nice. I'm gonna have to look up the OST for this series because sounds better than I thought. I like how they had to put in an old pile bounce for some nice subtle fan service. But hey, you know what? In this instance, it fits. And the transformation does look pretty cool. What has it been? Why is like Odin so popular in like the last few seasons? You had like mentions of like Odin, in the Dad Became a God, and also in the in Warlords of Security, and now this series right here. I wonder what's up the trend of Odin things being referenced in like this season and the previous anime season. Not to say I'm against it. I just find it to be pretty darn interesting. Now this looks cool and all. I just hope they don't abuse the hell out of these sequences in every single episode, and don't pull a Tomoka Kazuna Kitai Earth Runner on us, where we see reused animation that's like 3 to 4 minutes long every episode. I'm just gonna go in assuming that they're not gonna do that in episode 2, but because like I said, they all look gorgeously animated, a bit too gorgeously. It makes me wonder, are they gonna recycle this? Because honestly, it looks way too good for something that they're only gonna use once. But hey, I've been wrong before. But most of the times I'm right though when like I have that eerie instinct that something's gonna be reused visually in multiple episodes, I'm usually right. Wait, did you just get an opine size enhancement there? No, but all jokes aside though, I love it. They all look like they're ready to kick some ass. Before worrying about management, she has to figure out how to survive. I can only hope for her sake she paid attention to the LBXs. From like Mana, because I'm gonna assume that considering Mana's obsession with LBXs, she. Now, if I were the main, I guess the main girl can't really risk utilizing her weaponry because if she were to try to utilize her long range capabilities, she might accidentally hit one of the other armor girls. And the thing is, it took all that effort just to beat one of them. No, 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 let's hope she doesn't do anything crazy thinking it's a game and she wants to fight them. I was in the awesome, you didn't even notice you're still pointing the controller. Woman, run! Just run! Or is she gonna be overpowered and she's gonna destroy them all? Hey, you know what? This could be promising. Well, okay, I want to see this. Is she gonna nuke the whole thing? Oh, okay, she needs to work on her aim. Now she's running out of ammo. Oh, I like how that's the first thought that goes into Nate's head. Considering that she was going for vengeance not too long ago. Who knows? Maybe they're lucky. Our main girl could actually lure the enemies into a trap that they can blow up and destroy multiples of those creatures. I don't know. That's my guess. No, seriously, why is the music in this series so good? Like, with series like this, usually the music isn't in the best quality, but here it sounds beautiful. I mean, yeah, hey, point blank range, that could work too. Oh! 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 I love how Nate pretty much agrees in the roundabout way that she herself is stupid. Hey, finally, she's come to the realization. I mean, hey, that shows the durability. If she didn't feel pain from being hit by the truck, and it took one of the enemies hitting her for her to feel pain, that kind of bodes well for her vitality. She's out of ammo. I mean, she's played games before, right? You do run out of ammo eventually. Ah. But at least it does justify our main protagonist fucking up because, for one, there's her first experience utilizing her armor. Two, oh, I just love though how they're thinking about as like one of her comrades in arms. Oh. At least I don't know how she was transported there then. Hey, should have actually paid attention to Lana's hobby. Too late for that now. I'm gonna. I like how Nate's smiling. He's got the face of, hey, I'm not the dumbest one anymore. Like, without face, you can tell she's probably thinking that. I mean, it's better than nothing, though. Then it begs the question, though, where the hell did the Nemesis come from, though? Hey, that's actually a good amount, 12%. I mean, yeah, they know how a temporal quick works. I'm gonna assume that no one's ever gone back to the original world. Yeah, but with just the minimum, it's not like you're gonna be able to grow with just the minimum. Did you have to do that? I fucking love Nate. She's my fave. Oh, oh, whoa. Huh. Hmm. Huh. I mean, maybe because she came from the old world too, just like our main girl. I mean, don't blame him. Oh. Yep, and whether she likes it or not. I love the irony of this. With her not liking LBXs and now she's gonna fight utilizing one. Oh. So I'm assuming this could be a parallel world then, if it's not something in the future timeline? They haven't really explained much yet. Okay, good. I like us taking the approach of showing us, not just telling us things. Because too many animes are just gonna be like, yeah, we'll just tell you everything and spoon feed you as if you were dumbasses. That's the approach most animes take. I'm not talking about this one isn't doing that. Mm. Oh, you messed up there! I can hope. Okay, hey, it looks fun. Oh, okay. Hopefully that thing has submarine capabilities for their sake. Go, go. The day I fell into the battlefield. Hey, it's a fitting episode title. Ta-da. ED's cute, although it's something you would get in most EDs, though. I like the song itself, but the visuals is just a person walking from one into another. Okay, I guess it's some girl showing up on the screen. So visually, it doesn't look bad, but it isn't. But it's conventional, so I'd say overall, visually, the ED gets the job done. Song itself, though, sounds pretty darn nice. Probably the type of music I would listen to while studying or looking at YouTube stats. I'd probably listen to the full version of it whenever that comes out. The song itself is nice. Studio Don Juan y Magia Lab. Okay, that's a weird studio name, Studio Don Juan. I mean, it sounds like a badass studio name, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, nah, nah. Looks like, yeah, that's it. Okay, I liked it. I liked it. I'm actually shocked that I like this way more than I was expecting. I mean, shit. I thought going in, I was like, yeah, this looks like it's gonna be okay, but no, this is way better than okay. So if I were to rate this episode, just out of sheer enjoyment alone, I'm gonna rate this one an 8 out of 10. I absolutely dug it. And for those of you wondering, anime caveman, why would you rate anime like this so high? For one, you can just tell the work that the staff involved put into it. And that's what really made me smile. Let me explain why. For one, yes, first few minutes it starts out slow, but I do like how instantly it gets into the good stuff when you have Rico transported into another world. So instantly it has like a fish out of water like effect. And on top of that, something else I like too about this episode, I do like how it establishes the threats and instantly we know what they're facing. And saying that though, future episodes have to explain though whether they can get rid of all the enemies at once in a future episode or things of that nature. So that's the only thing that they really need to do. Now, in saying that though, something else I also liked about this episode too was like the comedy. Like, and Nate was such an absolute joy to watch. I'm like, yes, I love it, I love it. So that's something I'll have to give it credit for. I thought she was charismatic, especially how she straight up admitted she herself is dumb once you saw that Rika was dumber than herself, at least at the start. That was pretty hilarious. And another thing I like too about this episode is Rika, at first she thinks it's a video game, but then she gets shocked when she realizes that no, it's reality. So I thought the comedy worked. So from a script standpoint, this is nice. And another thing I also enjoyed too was the artwork. I like the character designs. They were on model. And the animation wasn't that bad. I thought the CG worked. Oh, the thing is though, when it's a faraway shot, the CG isn't that noticeable. But when it's like a close-up shot, that's when I'm like, yeah, the CG. Well, it doesn't look terrible by today's standards. It's gonna make the series potentially age poorly in the future. And I know that's because I've seen a lot of CG animation in the past. I've seen lots of animes. But in saying that it worked for today's standards, it worked. Isn't so on the level of some of the most advanced CG you get, like say Beastars or the Love Live franchise, but it works. But in saying that, I think the CG for the human animation could be a little bit better because you have detailed 2D character designs, but when it's CG, they simplify the designs a little bit more. So you got like a compare and contrast. Like the armor stuff itself looks good, and the enemies look really good, well rendered. So those are pretty much my thoughts on the visuals. Well, music was great. I loved it. I dig the music 100%. I liked the ED song itself. Well, voice performances are good. So from a sound standpoint, zero complaints. It was near perfection. And on top of that, it's definitely got me excited to see more. But hey, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I would actually love to see your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Because I think it's an 8 out of 10. I would love to hear how you guys would rate the first episode. Hope y'all share it if y'all want to the video. And I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. Because yes, I will most definitely be reacting to episode 2. But anyways, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great, safe, fun, and fantastic day, y'all. Bye-bye.